Hey, Tim Downs here, West USA Realty, and this is your Verrado Real Estate Market Report for March 2026. Okay, so let's get into sales volume. At the end of February, we had 30 homes sold in Verrado, which is down 25% from the month previously, which was at 40. So obviously a little bit of a dip there rolling into March in the Verrado area. So obviously, if you're selling in the Verrado area, houses aren't necessarily selling themselves as quickly as they used to. So something to bear in mind when you come to pricing, condition, and presenting your home to be sold. And if you're buying, you got a little bit of breathing room here. I wouldn't say too much, but you got a little bit more than you did a couple months ago. So make sure to consider these two facts, whether you be on the selling side or the buying side. So let's look at the pipeline. Pendings. At the end of February, we were at 26 homes in the pending status. So on the 90-day trend side of this, holding steady from December, which was about 26 as well, but we're actually down 28% from the January spike of 36. So likely, that end of year spike it is, but it looks like we're coming back down to normal here. But even more interesting on the data front here is the from last year, February 2025 data. We're down 42% on the year to year. We were at 45 last February, all the way down to 26 this February. So quite a bit of a market fluctuation year to year in the Verrado area. On the inventory front, end of February, we had 189 homes in the active inventory. So this is up 4.5% from the end of January and up almost 12% from the end of December. And on the year-to-year change, we're up 15% when it comes to active inventory. So obviously the numbers are pointing up as far as how much or how many houses are sitting in the market in the Verrado area. And essentially, this means that this is the highest inventory levels that we've seen in over a year. So let's talk absorption rate. End of February, we're at 5.24 months, which is up from the December number of 4.5 months. So obviously we got an entire month uptick of inventory of absorption to contend with in the market in Verrado. In real estate terms, 4 to 6 months is what they consider a balanced market. So buyers, sellers, not necessarily either one of them have an advantage. Usually falls down to price, condition of the home. That's really going to sell the house. So now let's get into average days on market. End of February, we're at 114 days for the Verrado area. This is up 5.6% from the end of January, where it was about 108 days. December also showed the same kind of number, so we had some consistency between December, January, now through February. That number starting to tick up a little bit. So bear that in mind when you're listing a house. So let's talk market heartbeat in the Verrado area. The most active price point presently is the $550,000 to $750,000 price range. That represents 27% of all sales and 25% of all active inventory. So obviously, if your house is in this price range, you're going to get a little bit more activity than some of the other price ranges. Probably not too many cheaper than that, but in the higher range, obviously, we're going to take a little bit longer to sell those houses. But if you fall within this sweet spot in the heartbeat of the Verrado market, you're going to see a little bit more activity in there. So obviously, these numbers represent the entirety of the Verrado area. If you're interested in a little bit more specific information on the specific neighborhood that you're in or the street that you're on, by all means, reach out to me. I can produce whatever report you need based on that data that you're looking for. My name is Tim Downs. My wife is Stephanie Downs. We represent the Downs Legacy team, and we would look forward to working with you and to serving you. Thank you.